to start the meeting today by recognizing the Volunteer of the Month. And this is somebody I personally recommended, and he's probably going to kill me for it because I hear he doesn't like these kind of things, so but I'm going to do it anyways. It's a great honor for me to recognize the Sandpoint Chamber of the Volunteer of the Month for January from Evergreen Realty, Curt Hagen. Now, I'm positive if some of you have been in the Sandpoint area for more than 2 weeks, you've had some sort of interaction with Curt. Guy's into everything. My experience comes from time served with him on the board of Habitat for Humanity. Curt's one of those board members who always has a positive attitude, is willing to get in the trenches and do the dirty work, and is always looking for solutions. To share a recent example of this, when our local Habitat for Humanity found themselves a little bit short on funding to finish this year's home, Curt worked tirelessly with the city, which is no easy task, and the local water district to develop a workable payment plan that allowed us to finish this home on time and allow this year's family to move in, Janae Miller and her children. So when I asked the other board members to share their experiences with Curt, here's what they had to say. I always appreciate Curt's willingness to do anything than idly sit by and do nothing. I appreciate the contacts that he's made in Sandpoint. It seems like he knows everyone in real estate, property development, and all the city and county officials, whether they want to know him or not. His willingness to take on land development for us would have been difficult for any of the rest of us to do. He has a constant upbeat attitude and sense of humor, and his willingness to think outside the box when solving problems. In addition, I also reached out to Dino Wall. For those of you that know, Curt has been on the festival board for the last 14 years. I think this is the first year he's actually stepped off. And Dino had this to say about him. Curt is one of the best board members I've ever had. He's one of those people who joins boards because the cause is important to him, not for fame or recognition, and his work ethic reflects this. I've always known that if Curt was in charge of something, it would get done, and I would never have to worry about it. Curt is truly an asset to our community, and I wish I could personally be there to congratulate him on this award. So Curt, if you'd stand, I would like to personally appreciate, or tell you how much I appreciate everything you've done, and congratulate you on this month's Volunteer of the Month.
Thank you. Sounds like this is your life. Do I do anything now? Or
Yeah, you can talk away.
Do I?
It's what you're best at.
What am I supposed to do? Well, as Ken mentioned, I don't walk around with a signboard on when I do the things I do, because I grew up on a farm and ranch in eastern Montana, and if you grow up there, you better take care of your neighbors, because there's a good risk that you'll freeze to death if you don't, and it's really true. So I always thought, my dad taught me to try to be a good neighbor and take care of your community. And this is an amazing community. I'm really fortunate just to live here. A lot of that stuff you read is just fluff. None of that stuff really happened, so I think Ken or Dino made it up, I'm not sure. Habitat, though, is a very special organization that helps people that can't afford a home the ability to afford a home. And the big key for me to watch is the kids. The kids are the ones that win. They have a place to go to every day for as long as they're at home. And they've been bounced around probably for years before they finally got a place to live. And that's so important, plus they own a home. And Habitat makes you work for it, which I love. In other words, it's not a giveaway. They have a saying, it's a handout. It's a hand up, not a handout. In other words, it's not a freebie. They have to pay for it. And I like that part. I don't like the freebie part. So that's a very good program. Of course, Festival, we all know Festival. I love that program also. But I shouldn't be getting the award. The award should really go to, here's some of them right here. This bunch over here, this table, Tim here, Ken up here. Those are the people that really put this program together. And it's because of their work that we have just going to be dedicating our 15th home in a couple of weeks. And in fact, the gal's moving in, I understand, today. So we'll be closing on 15 homes. And you think about that, that's 15 families that have a place to go to every night and a good steady place to live in. So Habitat's great. By the way, while I've got you here, we do take donations. Because you don't want to miss an opportunity. It's like a preacher, you know, you got a chance to preach. So if you do feel inclined, you know, Habitat, we do accept money, used cars, boats at the Restore. And speaking of that, we have a brand new Restore that we're just opening up off of Baldy Road. It's a beautiful 2-building facility that's going to be double what we had before and as nice as probably will ever be. So get a chance, go out there. It's right across from the old, where the old Badger Lumber used to be, off of Baldy, right across the road. Or if you're having a drink at the Eagles behind, you just stagger over to the Restore. That's the area where it's located. And so do give it a shot. If you got something to donate for the Restore, just call them at, I forget, it's 265-5313, I think. Is that it? Yeah, 5313-265. They'll take donations, they'll pick it up for you. They got a truck that comes in, and if you want to give me cash, I'm here with my handout. That's what I usually do. So, what's that? And we have a website. That's right. I'm sorry, Tim. You're right. We have a website. You can just go Habitat Sandpoint, Idaho, and it'll click right in there for you. And that shows you what to do, the contacts and everything. So, thank you, Chamber, for this recognition. It really belongs to all these people, and some that are here also, it belongs to them. Thank you.
I know Curt hates this, but he's still closing on my house, so I knew could get away with this. So we're not done yet. No
I'm going to stick
commission
around.
yet.
Yeah, no commission. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Curt.